I'd like to welcome everybody to CKJ Crypto News. Good morning. I hope all is well. Guys, one recurring theme I'll always talk about when I talk about Ripple, Ripple Labs, Team XRP, baby. One thing I always talk about is the proof is in the partnerships. This is Ben Lawsky. Ripple welcomes new board member Benjamin Lawsky. Now, the reason I'm bringing this up because this guy is the creator of the Bit license. He's a well-connected man in New York, and this is one reason I always say the proof is in the partnerships. In this video, guys, I'm going to show you that I believe this member right here is very significant to the growth of Ripple, very significant in getting XRP to financial institutions. It's an honor to have this guy on Team Ripple, that's for sure. No article came out, and I'm also going to show you guys why I believe that Coinbase is upset with XRP. I've showed people this in the past. He actually issued a consumer alert on Coinbase. When Coinbase first came out, they promoted themselves as the first U.S. regulated exchange, and Ben Lawsky actually says no, you guys aren't regulated. So, and then after that, he created the Bit license. Ripple was the first one to receive the Bit license, and he issued a consumer alert on Coinbase warning people not to deal with them. So that's very touchy, and I do believe they still have a sour taste in their mouth about that reason. And also I ran across basically New York Stock Exchange is back in Coinbase. We were kind of talking about this last night, but I'm going to put together a really quick video for people that don't have a lot of time, what we was talking about in the live stream basically. But this is what got me on this article right here, because this just came out January 3rd. New York lawmakers highlight potential of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin. Create new crypto task force. And like I said, guys, New York is the home of the first crypto task force in the United States. I'm not really sure about that. I think Financial Stability Oversight Council actually created a crypto working group, and that's with Jerome Powell, Jay Clayton, SEC chairman. So, I mean, this is like kind of bullish news, guys. They are creating task forces and programs where they're taking a serious look at cryptocurrencies. Like I said, but anyway, New York is home of the first crypto task force in the United States. Now, this is where we're connected. This is where Ripple's connected to this, and I'm going to show you guys how. Governor Andrew Cuomo of the New York State has signed a digital currency study bill, which creates a digital currency task force to explore the effects of digital currencies on the financial market in the state. The task force, whose members are appointed by governor and Senate and Assembly, will submit reports by December 15th, 2020. Interesting. But what's more interesting is this, guys, is let me see. In fact, the government should consider blockchain use with elections, recordation of vital records and real estate transactions, to name a few. He targets inception of the New York Bit license. Now, Kumo is actually behind the Bit license, even though Ben Lawsky, Bit license architect Ben Lawsky, joins Ripple board. Now, this is really interesting right here. Ripple receives New York first Bit license for an institutional use case of digital assets. So Ripple receives first Bit license, and basically the creator of the Bit license architect Ben Lawsky to join Ripple board. Now, Ben Lawsky, the former New York superintendent of financial services who spearheaded the Bit license regulatory framework while in office, has joined startup Ripple board of directors. So that's pretty interesting. Lawsky is perhaps best known for establishing the Bit license framework and notably at times controversial regulatory scheme that took shape in 2013 to 2014. Now, basically, this is kind of interesting right here. Disclosure: CoinDesk is a subsidiary of Digital Currency Group, which has an ownership stake in Ripple. So like I said, guys, Digital Currency Group also has a stake in Ripple. Guys, the proof is in the partnerships. Pretty much, Ben Lawsky right here used to work for Governor of New York right here. They created the Bit license. Now they created a task force to take a serious look at Ripple Litecoin. And what I'm here to tell you is Ben Lawsky is, one phone call away from Governor Andrew. He can call him up anytime. Ripple welcomes new board member Benjamin Lawsky. Now, this is Ben Lawsky, guys. This guy is known as the sheriff. Like, he's serious business. He gave everybody a hard time. He's pretty much a regulator in New York. In addition to adding the new CFO, Ripple is proud to announce the appointment of the newest board member, Benjamin Lawsky. Lawsky, the former superintendent of financial services of the state of New York, has more than 2 decades of experience in both federal and state government. He is also a luminary in the financial services of digital asset space. In fact, Lawsky created the BIT license, an industry-leading regulation for digital asset business operating in the state of New York. Additionally, Lawsky has served as Assistant U.S. Attorney in the District of New York, Chief Counsel to Senator Charles Schumer, and Chief of Staff to Governor Andrew Cuomo, as well as the co-chair of the Governor Cuomo's Cybersecurity Advisory Board. So this is huge, guys. So now New York lawmakers highlight potential of Bitcoin, Ethereum, Ripple, and Litecoin. I wonder which one's going to get the most attention. If we got Cuomo here, we got Ben Lawsky here, and now guess what? Ripple board member, and guess what? I love this line right here, guys. Now, if Ben Lawsky says this, you can take that to the bank. As Ripple's newest board member, Lawsky will play an integral role in helping financial institutions adopt XRP for institutional use, which in turn removes the friction from global payments. There it is right there, guys. Like I said, Lawsky's on Ripple board. Lawsky also used to work for Andrew Cuomo, the governor, and now they're creating a task force. And I guarantee, well, my belief is the proof is in the partnership. Sometimes it's not what you know, it's who you know. So we can see how Ripple has brought everybody on board. But this is really interesting right here, guys. This is why I say Coinbase has a sour taste in their mouth. Coinbase, a Bitcoin exchange, and this is a very old article. CKJ jumps down the rabbit hole. Coinbase, a Bitcoin exchange, is operating without license so far. The best funded company in the Bitcoin industry appears to be operating without a proper license in the world financial capital. Coinbase, a company based in San Francisco with funding from the New York Stock Exchange, and other big investors, says this week that they had opened the first regulated exchange in several states, including New York. But a spokesman for the top financial regulator, Ben Lawsky, said the company did not have a license necessary to operate as a Bitcoin exchange in the state. We are working with several companies, including Coinbase, on licensing and will continue to move expeditiously, said Matthew Anderson, spokesman for Benjamin M. Lawsky, the superintendent of the Department of Financial Services. He said, we have not issued any licenses to virtual currency firms. The understanding in Mr. Lawsky's office is that the order to operate as a Bitcoin exchange or broker, the company would need money transmission license and would in the future need specialized BIT license. You need the BIT license. Lawsky created. Lawsky works for Ripple. A person briefed on this matter who was not authorized to speak about his office views publicly. In a statement, the co-founder of Coinbase, Fred Ersherman, and guys, this is exactly why I said one of the guys, I think the other guy's name, one of the other co-founders of Coinbase is actually the COO of Bach now. Now, basically, we know the same people that created the New York Stock Exchange are actually creating Bach. So we got basically Coinbase is funded by the New York Stock Exchange. The Coinbase COO, I can't recall his name right now, left Coinbase, and now he's the COO of Bach. Do you see the proof is in the partnerships, the connections here, how it all plays out? Mr. Lawsky, he says, we will continue to work with Mr. Lawsky's office on all Bitcoin matters involving consumers, merchants, and recently launched Coinbase Exchange. He added, we also look forward to continuing to work together on the completion of New York's BIT license. So that's really, really interesting, guys, right there. In addition, this is the one right here, guys. In addition to Mr. Lawsky's office, California's top financial regulator issued a consumer alert on Tuesday about Coinbase after news suggested the company was licensed to serve residents of the state. So California consumers should be aware Coinbase Exchange is not regulated or licensed by the state. And after the California Department of Business said, a number of other Bitcoin companies have said they were waiting for Mr. Lawsky to issue a BIT license before trying to open an exchange in the United States. And guess what, guys? Plain and simple, he left this position to join Ripple. And guess what? Ripple receives New York's first BIT license for institutional use. Now, do you see what I mean by the proof is in the partnerships? New York lawmakers highlight potential of Governor Andrew Cuomo New York State. Alrighty, guys. I just want to make a really quick video and put that together for you guys. Like I said, guys, it's a huge win to have Lawsky on Ripple board, that's for sure. He's a powerhouse. He's connected, well-connected man. Issued the first bit license, and then guess what? Ripple has a hell of a team. The proof is in the partnerships. Okay, guys, thank you so much for your time. The CKJ coin will pop up right now. Smash that CKJ coin to subscribe. Guys, we're about 200 and so subscribers away from 16K. Woo! 2019, guys. Best wishes for everybody for 2019. I will see you guys in the live stream. Have a good day.